Good morning, class. It's Friday, November 19th, and I just wanted to do a quick check-in and give you all a boost to your morale about our Essay 3 research paper. You all are doing amazing. I am so pleased with the amount of work that's getting turned in. Some of you still need to get some of the work in from last night, wherein you read the student essays and write the journal about it. And I really want you to go ahead and do that as soon as you can, because reading those student essays, that's going to help you understand a little bit better about what you need to do for your own paper, and they're interesting anyway. So one comment I want to make about topics going forward is I commented on everybody's topic approval sheet that you turned in on Sunday night, and I really need you to go and read my comments. A lot of you were fine and right on target, but some of you need to remember that you're going to be writing in this paper on a debatable issue. So, for example, if you said your general topic was school bullying, for example. I've had a couple people in my other class wanting to write on school bullying. That's really just an overview topic. You need to find what's debatable about school bullying. So for example, if I said, the question you always need to ask yourself, the test is, if you say I'm going to write about school bullying, I'll say, well, what are you going to say about school bullying? And you might say, well, school bullying is bad and I'm going to write against school bullying. The question then is, who would argue for school bullying? No one would say school bullying is good. So what you need to say is, what are you going to do about school bullying? What's the answer? What is the debatable issue? What policy is the school going to take on school bullying? Or what about parents with cyberbullying? So that is what I mean when I say a debatable issue. So go and look at all of my comments if you haven't done so, and really think about that, because that's important for this paper, or you really are going to have trouble. But anyway, I just want to give you a little, be a little cheerleader here and say how great you're all doing, and you really are killing it in this paper. It's really great. So let's just go back and look again at what's going to be due tonight and this weekend. So some of you still have to turn in that Journal 7 on the sample student essays. Go ahead and get that done. It's really not very hard, and don't let that drag you down. So tonight you are going to do your works cited summaries. Essentially, they're annotated bibliographies, and you're going to submit a working thesis statement. That's your A should do B because of C statement about your issue. So, in other words, if we were talking about school bullying, we would say that elementary schools should institute a new school policy on school bullying because students are struggling, students who are being bullied are struggling with their self-esteem. So you want to say, who should institute what policy because of why? So that's your focus, your thesis statement. So go ahead and think about that. But so by the weekend, what you're going to have to do is have your introduction and your statement of the problem paragraphs done. And I talked about this on the Wednesday. Back that up. I didn't do a Wednesday video, but what you need to do is get your introduction and your statement of the problem paragraphs written up this weekend. And that's really going to help you as you start to write your paper. And you also need to get your outline done, as well as submit whatever research notes you've done. And so remember, for tonight, though, let's go back up to tonight. The works cited that you have to do are these 5 sources that are explained in this research guide video, or if you go back to your library, so if we go back to Module 3, and we go to our research guide information, and we go to our research guide for this paper that's at the library, so we're back at the library, these are your 5 source tabs. That video explains this in detail. So that's where you're going to find all the sources for your paper. So if we go back to our announcement, that's what's due tonight, your works cited summaries. All right, class. Well, like I said, you are doing amazing. You're doing so well with this. I'm impressed. I cannot say that enough. And I know that this is a lot. I do know that. It's a big paper. It's a big assignment right around the holiday time, but it's required for every English 111 class. So every English 111 class has this assignment. This is a standard assignment, and when you're done with this, you're going to learn something about your subject, and you're going to learn a lot about writing. From the first essay, the review essay, the evaluation essay, to that second visual rhetorical analysis essay, which I know a lot of you hated that essay, you did so much better from the first essay to the second essay. Almost every one of you improved just by writing over and over again. So this paper is going to improve your writing. And it's going to improve your organization skills. So it's not fun, but you are going to be fine. Okay, so go ahead and give me an email if you have any questions on this.